Everyone, we are starting JIGS news. Today, 25th of October, we will start first from international tournaments. There was a lot of happening these days, and one of the most important things I think right now is going on a Samsung Cup. Samsung Cup it's top 32 players playing for like single elimination, very strict, and mainly it's three countries: Korea, Japan, Japan, and China. In the end, I think that Japan never go even to quarterfinal. Like maybe sometimes goes to quarterfinal, but really rarely. Usually it's just a fight between Korea and China, who will become another international title, and now it's quarterfinal. Like people qualify to quarterfinal. This is a half on the screen. You can see half part of the bracket. A lot of strong players already lost and they were eliminated. For example, KG lost in the first round to Kim Ji-seok, and now like from top 5 left only Pajun-1 who beat Miyuting. Like there was also a game Pajun-1 and Miyuting. Pajun-1 beat. It's like there's number 4 and currently around number 5 in the world ranking. And also from top 10 Yan Ding-sin is here, so it is a lower part. And on the bottom part, Shin Jin-seo beating Fan Tinggui. Fan Tinggui is one of the strongest, currently one of the strongest Chinese players. Shin Jin-seo beat him, and the other people, they're also really strong, but overall they are way weaker than for example Shin Jin-seo, Yan Ding-sin, and Pajun-1. So I think these three will play against each other. Like not each, they will. Someone of them will win. Also, next round will be soon. It will be, I think, tomorrow or today or tomorrow, 2 days. Also, it would be a semi-final. Then it would be semi-final. I think semi-final they also will play, but they have a really strange thing. I think final it would be best of 3, and it would be in 2 months. So they will play. They will decide who will play final, and then just the final will play in 2 months. Yeah, but I think it would be something like or Pajun-1 Shin Jin-seo or Yan Ding-sin Shin Jin-seo. There is a huge odds for that. Okay, now we will go to Asia tournaments, and there is still a battle between Ichiriki Ryo and Yamayuta. Ichiriki Ryo was ahead, like it was 2-2, and Ichiriki Ryo won the last game, and now the score is 2-3, and recently they played the game number 6, and I will show you this game. So Ichiriki Ryo is white and Yamayuta is black. Here opening is kind of simple, nothing strange is happening. They are playing some kind of, like this shape on the top is a bit strange, but overall it's okay. I think the most important part what happened is invasion for the white on the top. Like white started to play really risky ko, and also white play really cool. Like this is Tesuji at on the top right, like with this move. It looks like really cool Tesuji to make the shape, but in the end white also invested a lot of moves inside. White played 2 moves, and white shape becomes super heavy. You can see that this shape doesn't look so good. Also black just decided to play the ko, and if this ko is super heavy, like if white will win, yeah, white will leave, but too many stones, it doesn't look so efficient, and also black gets something outside. But in the end, it feels like black even didn't lose anything, and black enclosed a huge area, and white put all his I don't know, just white invested maybe make a coaster just to kill the left group, but this plan was too optimistic, and when black just managed to leave or run away, game was decided. White tried to do something, but overall that group, like white even managed to revive it, but give up also right side, so they played few moves, but in the end, yeah, the game was decided. And I think that just one Tesuji, like this Tesuji from the beginning just lost white a game. So looks like a simple one with the co, but after that it was really difficult to come back. Okay, let's go further. So right now the score is 3-3, and the next game they will play in November, and it would be like already, you know, it's best of 7 match, but this time it would be just a direct elimination, like one game, a lot of like really high stakes. And I think in this kind of one match Yamayuta has some edge, because he has way more titles, he knows how to play in the 7th game. Ichiriki Ryo is also really strong recently, but you know, when it goes for one game, of course he can win, but I think it's like 65 to 35 to Yamayuta, because he's more experienced in this kind of battles. Okay, let's go further. Also, Yamayuta won the qualification tournament, and he will challenge Shibano Toramaro. I think in Odza. I think about time settings. Yeah, it's I'm not sure, it's about 7 hours each. I think it's around 6 hours. Each person has 6 hours, so around. Yeah, and about Odza, there would be Shibano Toramaro and Yamayuta. Shibano Toramaro is current Odza, but I feel like Yamayuta will be still a favorite here, even though he is challenging, because last year, like last time, Shibano, I think maybe Yamayuta lost this title because he was not in good shape, but right now Yamayuta just winning, like, or even playing in the finals of each tournament, winning some, so he is in a good shape, and Shibano is also in a good shape, but I feel like this time Yamayuta will win. Okay, now also in Japan there was one-day tournament between new pros and girls, and this tournament won Fuji Savarina. She beat Son Makoto, some new pro from Japan, and yeah, there is the game. Overall, both of them played really well. They both have a really calm playing style. And in general, I think in this kind of games, really important to play a bit greedy at some point. Yeah. So let's go with this game. Like here, everything is okay. They are playing super simple. For example, this one is the most not even passive move, but this is more like defensive move, and with this way the game would be without fight, and both players play all the game without fight, even though at some point they created some kind of this weak group. Like here we will have a lot of weak groups, but they don't really force anything. Like here black could play maybe a bit more aggressive, maybe try to push, but black just play a compromise and compromise after compromise. And in this kind of games also white and black play very simple, and in the end maybe at some point, maybe even now, black should play, like the game is now clearly I would say there would be no moyo, it's clearly a cash game, very and all points, like even 1 point might be super important, and maybe here black should try to play inside of white territory, like here, or just force really difficult for white to cut, because there might be this clump and then attack, and I feel like if you play like this, maybe black can play something like this and just leave. If you cut, or let's say like this, and then you play here, and then maybe black can live on the left side, and all this area, left area, can be like, it would be not white points, and after this I feel like black can get some advantage. But black just play normally, and then it was endgame where white have some small advantage, like Fujisawa had some small advantage, and in the end she managed to win by half a point. She has really good endgame skills, I think, and yeah, she in the end managed to win by half a point, and she won this tournament. It was one-day tournament, and Fujisawa Rina is really in a good shape right now. She's winning really a lot. Yeah. Okay, let's go further. Yeah, so she's the winner of the tournament. Now it's qualification for the Kisei. I think it's qualification, and current Kisei is Yamayuta, and the qualification goes in few stages. First of all, there is few leagues, and with these leagues, they like winner of each leagues play between each other. So basically, right now, and they like play elimination game, and in the end, you see they play first and second place in S League. And it's this year it's Ichiriki Ryo and Yu Chenchi. They are both really strong. Like Yu Chenchi is the best player of Kansai Kin. Ichiriki Ryo is one of the strongest players just in Japan in Nihon Kin. And Shibano Toramaru this year won the League A, and he is playing. Currently he beat Yu Chenchi, and he will play with Ichiriki Ryo. It's best of one, the game who will play against Yamayuta for the Kisei title. This game we will see probably next week. Yeah, also we can come back to the female Honimbo. We already reviewed 2 games before, between Fujisawa Rina and Hosai Shiho. Fujisawa was clear favorite here, and I mean, also there was a score like 6-1 before this game, before this match, and this match, I feel like even for Hoshai it's good to play this title. Maybe this year she will try, and the next year or the year after she can already try to win the title. But for now it's really difficult. Also, if you have a personal score like 1-6 with a player, you need to win someone into best of 5. It's like it's not easy. So after some time, they played they play already 2 games. Right now Fujisawa is winning 2-0, and I think and they played 3rd game recently, and yeah, let's come back to this game. So let's go with this game. First of all, Fujisawa is white and Hoshai is black, and here nothing strange happens until like black is playing on Moyo. I really like this opening. I played this a lot. I think mainly when AI was not that popular, and when, like, you know, this is not many people, like there is only 1 invasion in Sansan, so you can rarely see needs, but I really like this flow of the game. And then here white went for the Ko, which usually is not really good, and well, it's not even white, sorry, black went for the Ko. Yeah, instead of this, black could just defend maybe, and then try to get this Joseki, or even play something like, yeah, this one is already good. You can even play this, or try to, you already have really good shape, maybe it's a good idea to even attack top group immediately and try to get some wall and build a huge Moyo, and the top group, like top 4 stones, will be able to live. And I think this way it's more it just seems to be way easier than playing the ko that black decided to play here. And in the end, maybe black can fight, but overall this ko threat is not really enough. Like white capture, and now all of these 3 stones feels kind of dead. Not dead, but very not useful. So I think this was kind of mistake, and black get really decent lead. Oh, not black, white, after white connected this ko. Yeah, but black is also okay, like it's probably komi or around that. But then black get really nice attack. Like here, black managed to get really nice shape, and also black defended the territory on the bottom, on the, I don't know, 7th line. And I feel like at this point, black really turned around the game. If you can enclose a territory on 7th line, everything is great. And after, like then they started to play endgame, I think here black is kind of winning. And at some point, yeah, at some point white started to play these cool moves. I think if white would just play normally endgame, white would lose by few points, maybe like 3, maybe 4, maybe komi or something around. And Fujisawa felt that, and she tried to invade inside. And in the end, all this sequence leads to a ko. And I checked with AI after, and this ko, or creating the sequence with ko, is not really a good sequence. Like she maybe even lose something by computer. But in a game like this, this is, by the way, the ko. She creates a ko if, like this is a ko in here, and if black will defend, for example, then white can easily, like, wait, if defend, then white can play like this, and then it's still a ko. So all this sequence is not really good for black. But in that moment, when you know that you're losing, you are going for that, and also your opponent, like in this case, like also black player didn't really, like he was confident that he's winning, and this ko is not clear how to solve, because it's also few steps ko, how big it is, how to play endgame. And I think because of that cause, the situation becomes really close. And then they started to play ko, they just leave it. It's very difficult even for black to solve it with one move. And then black starts to play this ko, and even there goes some exchange where black capture the ko, but also before, like here they play, but also most important part, I think because of that ko, black lose a bit of concentration, and black should play obviously like this here, and then maybe like this, and then it's okay. I mean, they can still continue the ko, white doesn't have points, but here black made really mistake that cost maybe whole game, because now white built a lot of points inside, and after that white is just winning by komi or something. And this was like a mistake, I think, because she doesn't, like, black player doesn't have that much experience in this kind of final games. And Fujisawa, she's like really, like, she played the sequence, it's not really good, but because of that, just black player a bit lose control and make a mistake. So this is really nicely done by Fujisawa. Yeah, and after that white is winning by a few. Like, yeah, they played, yeah, and then white play here. Now, like, they played few moves, but yeah, white is winning by komi, because I mean, this group is leaving with few points, and this group leaving with 0, and black getting few. It's a big difference. Okay, we will stop with this game, and we can go further. So now Fujisawa won the title. It was best of 5, so she is new Honibo. Okay, also we have a Japan ranking to see. This is really strange ranking. I'm not really often check it, but sometimes it might be interesting to see. For example, you cannot really see how strong is the people, but you can see some maybe new stars that will appear. For example, maybe some new professionals like Fukuoka Katora 2 dan. He has really good score. Of course, he play against 2 or 3 dans. It's not really a big deal, but for example, it feels like a good idea to if the professionals are in this list, probably they will promising and they will really rank high. Also, it's really impressive that Yama-Yuta in this list, because he's top professional, but for top professional to have this kind of like winning percentage as 70 is really difficult. For example, also Fuzzy Savarine here, and we can go to the Chinese ranking, and there is not so obvious, like 70 is very hard to manage. Yeah, for example, China. And here, if you know a lot of Chinese players, for example, there is all of them around 70%, but there is no KG and other, like a lot of top professionals. I think there is only from strong, really strong professionals like Li Qingcheng, maybe Yan Dingxing is really strong, and Huang Yunsong. This is like 3 really strong professionals, and they can manage to play around like 60-70%. Also, Japanese players doesn't play leagues, or they play leagues, but this is like not as intense as Chinese leagues. Chinese leagues have way more rounds. I think Chinese leagues has like around 20 rounds per year, 20 something, even 24, and Japanese leagues has 7 rounds. So very hard to show in a long distance a good results. So that's why I feel like that's why I think that in China is obvious that there is no such a top professionals in this list. And then also the Korea. In Korea, it's also shouldn't be like usually there's shouldn't be in this list top professionals. Like I think in Korea League they even have more rounds, but now also the dominance of Shin Jin-seo is such, like you can see his winning percentage, it's more than 80. For 80 there is no one, like there is someone also like 80, but he's not playing that many games on the high level like Shin Jin-seo. He's playing like really with the top professionals, world champions, and yeah, and he has a still winning percentage like 82, which is super impressive. Also, I think you know, everyone thinks that Shin Jin-seo is #1 and he's clearly super good, but in this list also the Park Jun-won, he might be worse than Shin Jin-seo right now, but he's still showing like to be in this list, and he has a winning percentage 74. Is also super cool, and I think if there would be no Shin Jin-seo, let's say, imagine this world, that Park Jun-won would be probably #1, because he's also in a really good shape. Okay, now we come back to Europe. It's the most important part. In Europe, today started the pro qualification. About pro qualification, you can see the streams. It's happening each day from like they started the game 9:30 CET, and then also streams on Twitch on European Go Federation channel starts around 10, maybe around 10 you can already follow, and each day from like it started today and then it goes until Sunday. Well, it depends if it will be Sunday or not. The system this year will be like this. It would be 16 players, higher, like the best by rating, also 2 wildcards, but wildcards this year got Elian and Alex Muramtsev. They both got wildcards, and besides that other people just got by rating. And today was first round, so this game just started, but overall it would be each round in best of 3. So it would be 4 rounds in best of 3, and now you can see some people are already with yellow. They finished their first round. For example, Stanislav Relek, who is usually doing the news, he started already really good. He beat Alex Muromцев in first round, and he is already in quarterfinals. So he needs to beat 3 rounds to become professional. Also, other JIGS teachers, for example, Lukasz Podpera and Elian, they played between each other, and Lukasz Podpera won, and he will also qualify to quarterfinals. And yeah, and there is also a few more people who also qualified, is Anton Chernykh and Benjamin Dragonezia and Emir Fragman. Now we will check few games. Also, it's not for the moment when I was checking this, it's not clear the result between Dominik Bovitz and Remi Company, but Remi won the first game. Maybe it's not clear what will happen with the second one. Tomorrow also would be in the morning, in around 9:30, would be deciding game between Oscar Vasquez and Vyacheslav Kaimin from Russia, and Kornel Borzo and Jonas Veltik. Jonas Veltik is runner-up this year of German championship, and I think he should be in a better shape than Kornel Borzo, but Kornel won the first game, Jonas won the second one, and tomorrow it would be really interesting to see who will win. About Remi game, I am not really sure for the moment. I think they didn't upload it and it's not live, so I think it would be uploaded today evening or tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning would be for sure all results, but at least 2 games in the morning you can see. Yeah, right now we will go first with the game Elian. It was a morning session. It was first game between Elian and Lukasz Podpera. We will check this game first, and after that we will go to the game between Amir and Rob van Zeist. So this is kind of the game. I mean, it's Lukasz is number 2 seeded, Elian is number 15. So this is a huge favorite and with a huge underdog. And overall, I think it would be good result, for example, for Elian to win a 1 game would be good result. Win a series would be already great result, no matter how he would play further. But in this game, also Lukasz is playing super calm, doesn't give really a chance, and they play super calm. But at some point, like Elian was trying to do something, and he created this kind of core on the bottom that was all game, and at some point he had really good chances maybe to kill the group. Like this whole bottom group is not really alive, so he had really not bad chances. For example, when he started to kill it, white is not like this core feels like super easy for black to lose if black can get something, and at this point the game is not really clear, and this is probably where Elian had a chance, and even he managed to win the core. Lukasz decided to defend. I'm not sure it was the best decision, and here after this was not really sure can white leave or not, and I feel like if black tried to play something like this, there would be more chances to kill it, like just to try to capture the whole group, because if you try to capture like this, maybe some agi here will work and then the other group is not alive, so this way it was way more chances. But also Elian went for variations which was super direct, and in this variation, after like really long sequence, there was a call. And when you have this kind, when you try to live with a huge group, of course call is already enough. And now when just Lukasz create this call, game was over. But good try for Elian. I think if he would kill this group, he would win, and then leading 1-0, anything can happen. But after losing this game, he lost the second one today, and he is already eliminated, so he will have some nice vacation near pro qualification in Lexand. But Lukasz, he won his first round. Tomorrow morning he will have a break, and after that he will play the winner, I think, of the game, Jonas Veltike and Cornel Borzo. It's really good for him that his opponents will play in the morning and he can rest, because the tournament will go for its best of 3, 4 rounds, so it can be even 12 rounds might need 12 rounds to become pro in the end, which is super tough. I think after some time it might be difficult. Also, time settings is long, like it's 1 hour main time plus 30 seconds Fisher time each time. So in total each player can have around, I think, 2 hours, like 2, maybe even more. So game can last around 4.5 hours, I think. And in this kind of time settings, if you play 2 games each day, at some point you are exhausted. But we will see what will happen. I'm really interested what will happen further. And then also we can go with the other game. Other game is yeah, so Lukasz won. Another game is Amir against Rob Zeist. This is also was really interesting game. I was even commenting this game on European Go Federation channel. So we can go with that, and I will show you what really happened in that game. So in the beginning nothing bad happens. Like they started a bit later, but they play so fast all of these moves, and then at some point like black play a bit strange, but here white made mistake. I think white should just play extension and then play like this, and maybe just go let black inside but get something extra, and this variation was way easier than just cut and go to really difficult variation. After that, you know, each time white could retreat, but it felt even worse, so white went to the most difficult variation and white just died inside and didn't really get anything. Like black get a huge side, and white feels like white get a moyo, but in general it's not a moyo, it's a lot of weak points. For example, this one you can always play and it will be something like this. This is painful, so it's not really a real wall. And after that black play kind of safe, and maybe black even could try to play even more safe, but black played really well, sometimes creating another group, but it was still okay until black is alive with these stones. I think everything was good. Yeah, and then just playing. I mean, I think black was finishing game and very successfully. Also white went to all-in sequence. At this point white just try, maybe black also made mistakes. I think at this point black already started to play a bit not strange but not accurate. Like here black could try to extend, then white extends, and then black can kill the all group, but black decided to capture. Okay, I mean black was winning anyway, and then white went for some last hope call, which didn't work, and then black leave and white leave. Also they start to play endgame. Right now black is winning more than 15 points, but then black start to play really strange. For example, answering this move was first mistake. Black could just answer on the right, white gets something, it's not a big deal. Also a few more moves later, yeah, like yeah, black is playing some strange moves and lose center. I think like just move by move I feel like something strange is happening. And also like here black, let's say, gets something and everything was okay, but then black just play again a bit aggressive, get Atari. When you are winning it's not necessary. Like here black is still winning by at least komi, maybe even more, but black played this ko, and after that black just lose this ko, and also black played inside of territory. Like black played the ko threat, which is not really a good one. For example, this one. Yeah, like this, you play inside of territory, maybe you want to play here, then if you connect on the top, white still needs to defend 2 times more. So he just play inside the territory, and he kind of give extra 2 points in the core, and still he lose the core. So I feel like he was really confident, or he didn't know how to finish this game, and he was even giving on the core more. And in the end also he played this move, but he can play this move in center and then take this, and then he's still winning by 4. But probably he decided that he wins anyway, and he just got the first, then white took reverse center, and even now still he's winning by half a point, but he missed the last point here. Now he can get a point here, but he also missed it. So overall, after all of these donations, points in endgame, Amir won by half a point. And also in the morning he won a game, the first game by Komi, and this way, like, Amir, who is number 14 seed, eliminated 3 seed Rob van Zijst in first round with a score of 2-0. I think it would be fair to play third game tomorrow, and there was, when I was commenting, there was no real chance. I didn't believe that it's possible, but you know, sometimes people tired, luck, and yeah, and Amir was really... He played good endgame, didn't lose a hope, and Rob van Zijst maybe lose concentration for the moment, and Amir just kind of used his chance. Okay, for this pro qualification, that's all. Hope to see you somewhere on the streams of that. I mean, all European pros will comment it from Tuesday to Saturday, and also if final will be from 3 games, then also Sunday morning. So see you there. And then we can continue. I want to tell you about the nice Go camp that would be somewhere near, like in the mountains near Grenoble. It will last, I think it will be 5 days. And also in these days there would be also the tournament in Grenoble. It's really nice tournament. There would be a lot of strong players, so just to go to the tournament and to be near the camp, like to have a camp and the tournament in 1 week is really a good idea, especially in the winter in the mountains, especially if you like to ski. Okay, now we go to the Tsumego. With the Tsumego there is answers, and there is answers for the all problems, but the points is not updated. Stash will come after pro qualification. Usually it's his job to update all of these points, and he will do it. And after all of that, you will have, like, it's already 3 or 4 times it's not updated, but yeah, these weeks were super busy, sorry about that. So you will see an answers, and after that you will see like it is the all updated points you will get. I think maybe next time it's probably not, I think the time after, just you will get all updated points and you will see all the results. Yeah, this is a new problems for the next week, so you can copy them, make a print screen, and yeah, send your results. All of that will be we will still count that. You don't need to be worried, it just will be a bit later. And for that's all. Thanks everyone for watching, and hope you like it. See you next time. Yeah, bye. It was a board, sorry, my god, that's my bad. Then I didn't show anything. Ha. Sorry about that, I forgot about the board, so I will show again. Sorry, yeah, that was fun. So about the board, yeah, this was a slide with going sky. And about problems, you can see problems now, like this. I will put it on a full screen. Yeah, now you can see problems. Now it's clean. Sorry about the board. I'm doing stream not so often like this. Need to do a lot of stuff, but which I didn't used to. This is a stream for this is Tsumego answers for double digit Q. I told that about that we will talk about the result later. And yeah, answers for single digit Q and new problems. Now you can see, make a screenshot and it should be good. This time it looks better without the board. And yeah, that's all for today. Sorry for that part with the board and that. Hope it was fun and you didn't distort by it so much. Okay, thanks everyone for joining and see you next time. Bye.